Hi, I'm Yamuna Herat. I'm going to show you how to make a crossover cable. Normally, we use a crossover cable to create a simple hubless network. With the crossover cable, we can connect two PCs together directly without a hub or any other central point. Let me explain you why you need a crossover cable. Suppose you are going to a friend's home and both of you want to share a file or folder which is stored in your friend's desktop PC, and you want to take that file to your laptop. But at the moment, both of you have no pen drive, no any other storage media, no internet connection, and no Bluetooth facility as well. But sharing the file is really urgent. So what do? Don't worry, there's a way. If you have a network cable, you can connect the two PCs together, and after that you can share the file easily. But always remember, the network cable must be a crossover cable. If you have a straight-through cable, you can't connect two PCs directly without a hub. So here what you need is a crossover cable. If you are working in IT field or you have a laptop, I think you should have a crossover cable always with you. That will be helpful to do your work. I'm also keeping a crossover cable inside my bag always. That's really useful. Okay, now you know the purpose of using a crossover cable and straight-through cable, but maybe you have the problem to identify this crossover cable from straight-through cable. That's not hard. Always remember, crossover cable use T568A color coding for one end of the cable and T568B for the other end. But for straight-through cable, use T568A for both ends or T568B for both ends. If the both ends are different from each other, that's crossover cable. If the both ends are same, that's straight-through cable. So why are we waiting for? Let's start to make the crossover cable. First you need a basic UTP Cat5e cable. The cable length can be any size. Normally the cable length depends on the distance between the PCs. Here I am using this size. Next you need RJ45 connectors, two RJ45 connectors for both ends of the cable. And you need a crimping tool to crimp the cable. First take one end of the cable. Now we are going to cut a piece of the jacket. No need to cut a large area. For that you can use the cutter of the crimping tool, or you can use a scissor. When you cut the jacket, be careful. Don't press it very tightly because the inside cables can be damaged easily. Here you see a string part. Now we are going to cut it. You can use a scissor. Now you will see 4 pairs of wires: green pair, orange pair, brown pair, and blue pair. Each pair contains 2 wires. For an example, green pair contains green wire and white green wire. Now separate them and order them according to the T568A color coding. First take green color pair to the left hand side, orange and blue to the middle, and brown pair to the right hand side. Now you have to untwist these wires. Now we are going to order these wires according to T568A color coding. First take white green wire to the left side. Next take green. Next white orange. Next take blue. Then white blue. Then orange, white, brown, brown. Now you have to straighten and flatten these wires properly. Okay. Now we are going to cut these rough edges as a straight line. Now we are going to put these wires into the RJ45 connector. Always remember, you have to hold the RJ45 connector like this. That means these gold color pins to your side, not to this side. Always hold like this and check whether your wires are correct or not. If those are correct and prepared according to the T568A color coding, you can put these wires into the connector. Put the wires and push it well. Push it until you see the copper ends through the connector. Here you see copper ends of the wire through the connector. Okay, next you have to double check these wires according to T568A color coding. Start from the left hand side. First wire must be white, green, next green, white, orange, blue, white, blue, orange, white, brown, brown. If the wires are correct, you can crimp the cable. Now we are going to crimp the cable. For that, you have to use crimping tool. Put this connector into the crimping tool. Okay, now you can press the crimping tool until you hear a little sound like tick. Okay, I'll explain you how you get that tick sound and what is the purpose of crimping. Here you see a plastic part of the connector. When you crimp the cable, that plastic part goes in and press the jacket and lock it. Also, these gold color pins goes in and press the copper ends of the wires. Now one end is ready. Now we are going to crimp this end too. T568B color coding. Start from the left side. White, orange, orange. White, green, blue. White, blue, green. White, brown, brown. Okay. Now flatten and straighten them properly. Next, cut the rough edges as a straight line. Now we are going to put these wires into the RJ45 connector. Push the wires until you see the copper ends through the connector. Okay. Now double check the wires. Start from the left hand side. White, orange, orange. White, green, blue. White, blue, green. White, brown, brown. Okay. Now you can crimp this end. Okay. Now both ends are ready. This is T568A and this is T568B. Okay, now your crossover cable is ready. Thanks for watching.